are actually the digester cells. The smaller tank that you see in the foreground is for other nutrient-rich products that help maintain gas production. The building that you see on your right is where the vacuumed waste is delivered and the sand is separated. The processing building, which is farther back, is where the solids and liquids are separated. In the digester, the bacteria are devouring the manure and producing a biogas. That biogas contains 70% methane gas. Since this is a closed system, none of this gas can escape into the air. It is all collected, and the methane gas is used to run generators that produce electrical power for this dairy, the visitor center, and the cheese plant. Imagine, we're creating a renewable energy from simple cow manure and helping the environment at the same time. We're driving through our commodity area now. This is where we store and mix the ingredients for our cow feed, which we call Total Mixed Ration, or TMR. This commodity slab is about 5 acres of cement. On your right, the large piles under the white covering are corn silage piles. The bulk of our TMR is corn silage. Now, corn silage is fermented like sauerkraut. The corn is softened and made easier for the cows to digest at the same time it is preserved. So we chop the entire corn plant, stalks, cobs, kernels, and all, and pack it into these piles using very heavy tractors that are called packing tractors. These bays we're driving by are the different commodities that go into the feed. There's ground corn, ground soybeans, corn gluten, cottonseed, chopped straw, supplements, and very expensive vitamin and mineral mixes. The cows put all of this into a nutritious glass of milk and all the other dairy products we love. We have 3 different rations. One ration for far-off dry cows, one for cows ready to calve, and one ration for cows that are milking. Each of the rations is scientifically formulated by our dairy nutritionist for the needs of the cow at different times. A healthy cow will eat 100 pounds of total mixed ration each day, and she'll drink about 30 gallons of water a day too. Feed and water are always available for the cows. Nature is wonderful. We have all these feeds that humans can't digest, but the cow can extract and convert the nutritious ingredients in these feeds into a healthy, beneficial food we can enjoy. Milk. A few hours after birth, the calves are each given a clean, small hutch with a thick bed of straw. After the calves have received all the colostrum, they'll be fed 1 gallon of milk a day from the dairy that has been pasteurized to destroy any harmful organisms that could cause the calf to get sick. After about 8 weeks, the calves are eating over 8 pounds of mixed ration that contains grain, fiber, and mineral mix. On both sides of the road are calf hutchers. Bull calves are sold, but all the calves that are heifers, which means they're female, become milking cows. Shortly after they're eating more than 8 pounds of grain ration, the heifers will be moved to a heifer raising farm until they are ready to rejoin the herd as milking cows. Because the calves are grown with other calves from our dairy, we maintain biosecurity. The cows stay in the same herd, even when they go somewhere else to grow to production maturity. Every time the calves are picked up and moved, the hutchers are stood on end and pressure washed and sanitized. The old sand is taken out and spread back into the field, and the new sand is put in so the hutchers are ready for new calves. The very same heifer calves that let the dairies come home when they are almost 2 years old and about 70 days from having their first calf. This process of returning heifers to the same dairy allows us to maintain and improve the herd. We breed our animals on the dairy for a specific set of desirable characteristics, such as good legs, udder shape, milk production, and feeding efficiency. Artificial insemination, also known as AI, is a modern way of ensuring the genetics of the calves have these desirable characteristics. Now we are entering freestall bar number 2. Here, most of the cows have been milking for at least 5 months, and some of the cows are already pregnant and entering into the last stage of their milking cycle. Normally, cows become pregnant 3 to 4 months after calving and milk until they are 7 months pregnant. This means a cow's milking cycle is about 10 months long. When a cow is 7 months pregnant, she begins her 60-day dry cow period. I'm sure you've noticed the sand beds. The reason that cows are better than sand is that sand is inorganic. That means it will not support bacteria growth. This means it helps protect the cow's udder from infections. This area of northwest Indiana has an almost endless supply of sand. Another very important reason for bedding on sand is cow comfort. Sand helps support the cow's weight without creating pressure points that cause sore elbows and knees. It makes it easier for a cow to get in and out of her bed, and it forms around her to spread out her weight.
Need to show my
The sand is
browser.
brought over from our farm's sand
There you
pit
go,
and loaded
people.
into what is called a sand shooter. The sand shooter
Look how
carries sand into the
pretty.
barn, and a high-speed
Look.
conveyor directs the sand right into the beds.
Look at the
Here in
cow.
Indiana, the summer heat and humidity is terrific for growing corn, but
Ooh,
can be a
look how
little warm if you don't have air conditioning in your home or farm.
Hi.
Cows can tolerate a greater range of temperature than humans can. In fact, they are comfortable between 10 and
wanna
70
touch 'em.
degrees Fahrenheit. But once you get to 70